My statement tomorrow will be 100 days since we were notified of the outbreak. And it's very tragic that we lost many, many lives. But from the situation we have now, not only that we said we have been doing everything we can, but we will continue to do everything, day and night, like what we have been doing, to save lives. We don't want to waste time. Of course, when you're confronting with a new virus like this one, a very dangerous virus, not let alone a dangerous and serious public enemy number one like this, we do regular assessments. So we will do our assessment, identifying the strengths and the weaknesses. And this is a tradition in WHO, and we will do that. This is what we call the after-action review. And WHO wants this more than any organization, because we want to learn from our mistakes, from our strengths, and move forward. But for now, the focus should be on fighting this virus. As I said earlier, this is a new virus. There are many unknowns still. When it started, many people didn't know how it would behave. Still, there are many unknowns, and we don't know how it will behave in the future. It's very contagious like flu, but at the same time, more fatal than flu. And if you remember, that's why on February 11, we called it public enemy number one. This is 12, 13 days after we declared the global emergency. I will suggest two things to the world. Number one, at national level, we should be able to work across party lines, across phases, across other differences that we have, across ideology. When there is a crack at the national level between political parties, between religious groups, or between other groups, that's when the virus gets a crack that it can exploit and defeat us. So number one is the national unity, working across party lines. I was a politician. I know how difficult this could be. I know it. Although it's difficult, it's the right thing to do. At the end of the day, the people belongs to all political parties. The focus of all political parties should be to save their people. Please don't politicize this virus. It exploits the differences you have at the national level. If you want to be exploited, and if you want to have many more body bags, then you do it. If you don't want many more body bags, then you refrain from politicizing it. My short message is, please quarantine politicizing COVID. The unity of your country will be very important to defeat this dangerous virus. Without unity, we assure you, even any country that may have a better system will be in trouble and more crisis. That's our message. Unity at national level, no politicizing, no need to use COVID to score political points. No need. You have many other ways to prove yourselves. This is not the one to use for politics. It's like playing with fire. So more than ever before, national unity is important if we care about our people, if we care about our citizens. Please work across party lines, across ideology, across beliefs, across any differences for that matter. We need to behave. That's how we can defeat this virus. Second, global solidarity is very important. When national unity succeeds, global solidarity will be easier to form. I will tell you a story. This is in the 1960s, 1967 if I am not wrong, when the eradication of smallpox was launched, when the eradication of smallpox was declared. I was 2 years old because I was born in 1965. The former USSR and United States came together and agreed to eradicate smallpox and brought the whole world together with them. Do you remember that it was a Cold War era at that time? During the Cold War, the two nations, the former USSR and United States, came together to fight smallpox. It was killing 2 million people annually. 15 million infections annually. The world could not tolerate that kind of disaster. And even during the Cold War, the two powers agreed to fight smallpox together and brought the rest of the world together. Smallpox was eradicated in 10 years from then. And now, the United States and China should come together and fight this dangerous enemy. They should come together to fight it. And the rest of G20 should come together to fight it. And the rest of the world should come together to fight it. This virus is dangerous. We said it many times. It has the elements of a flu, very contagious, and it has the elements of SARS, fatal. We will have many body bags in front of us if we don't behave. When there are cracks at national level and global level, that's when the virus succeeds. For God's sake, we have lost more than 60,000 citizens of the world. Even 1% is precious, whether it's young or old. More than 1 million cases. What are we doing? Is this not enough? It's more than enough. Even the death of 1% is a disaster when we can prevent it. So my advice, 3 things. Please, unity at national level. No using COVID for political punch. And then second, honest solidarity at global level. and honest leadership from the US and China. Like the Cold War, we have less problems compared to Cold War. Those who have differences should join hands to fight it. And then the G20 and everybody has to come together. And the third, please, if you agree to the two means, please quarantine politicizing COVID. Quarantine politicizing COVID. That's the way if we want to win. I know I didn't address your question directly. I don't think that's necessary. We shouldn't waste time pointing fingers. We need time to unite. And what I'm saying is not in vain. I have seen leaders who are preaching about this, many leaders for the last 3 months. I'm just joining them. And we can make it. Let's unite. Let's unite. Unity is the only option to defeat this virus. Lack of unity, please prepare. If you don't believe in unity and don't do unity, please prepare for the worst to come. The worst is yet to come if we don't rush to ensure the unity. Thank you.